It all began in an alternate universe. The trio, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman raided the bunker belonging to a terrorist organization. They massacred the terrorist, defying the orders of the police, as the police arrived and was shocked to see a bloodbath. The police confronted the Justice League, telling them that the people and the government are not happy with how they render justice. As the people protested, the government started preparation to initiate Project Fair Play. In the next scene, Victor Fries, a scientist and thermal expert, was measuring atmospheric carbon levels near the Arctic Circle when he was ambushed. He tried to escape, but the machine was faster and killed him in the process. Another scientist named Palmer was driving home when he was ambushed and killed. Same thing happened to another scientist, Dr. Stones, who was in his home with his son when he was ambushed. He tried to defend his son by shooting laser beams at the machine, but the machine used heat vision to explode the place, killing Dr. Stones and his son in the process. The Justice League investigated the killings and found out that Victor Fries' cause of death are from the bite marks in his neck, while the scientist Palmer cause of death was as a result of being sliced in half by a sword. And Dr. Stone's cause of death was as a result of heat vision. They connected the dots and realized that someone somewhere is framing the Justice League as the killings were similar to the way Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman usually annihilate villains and terrorists. Group of scientists organized a meeting to discuss the recent killings of their colleagues and also urged the government to initiate Project Fair Play when they were attacked by machines. The Justice League came right on time but were unable to save the scientists as they were all killed, except for Magnus, a scientist and Batman childhood friend who was badly injured and taken to the Justice Tower for treatment. Superman flew to Lex Luthor's lair in space and confronted him about the killings. Lex Luthor warned him to be careful as the government were successful in their initiation of Project Fair Play, a weapon that could kill Superman. As Superman left his lair, the machines appeared and exploded the place. The government found out about the explosion on Luthor's lair, and after discovering that Superman was Lex Luthor's last visitor, their hands were forced and they kick-started the Project Fair Play. It started with evacuation of citizens from Metropolis as soldiers gathered at the Justice Tower to arrest them. The Justice League was not going to go down without a fight as they ordered Batman to turn on the shield guiding the tower, while Superman and Wonder Woman confronted the soldiers. Inside the tower, Batman was ambushed and restrained as he was shocked to find out that his longtime friend Magnus is being behind the attack on scientists, as it was his plan to infiltrate the tower and use the energy from Superman's spaceship to control the minds of everyone in the city, including the Justice League. Outside the tower, Superman was blasted by a red sun laser beam, hurting him in the process. They were almost killed when Lex Luthor stopped them. He explained to them that he teleported from his lair before the explosion and also told them that the Justice League was not the enemy, that the enemy is Magnus, who was inside the Justice Tower at the moment. The Batman was able to turn off the energy shield, letting Wonder Woman and Superman in, and together they were able to destroy the machines and put a stop to Magnus' plans. The people were happy with the Justice League, and the Justice League in return changed their ways as the plan not to kill criminals again but instead let them go for trial instead. Subscribe to It's Mythical.